Hello, hello, everybody. This is Venus Callida. Oh, just trying to stretch it all out. I'm in for the day. It is hot outside. No better time than to refresh yourself. And when you're refreshing yourself, you might as well fuel up as well. I've got a few things here, and so does Msoul. And who better to join us today but hosting straight from our poll? The majority of participants who did play my riddle game chose that tonight we would be doing our show from Hosannah's house. Hello, Hosannah. Back there behind me, if you can see, you'll see that I have here a spread. It is in Hosannah's Horde house. Now, in their Horde house, in the decor game, in WoW, what we have is we've got Hosannah's house on the second floor. There are two kitchen spreads back to back, and we've already done one spread. So now we're going to do the other side of their upstairs lounging bedroom eatery room. All right. Now, with no further ado, let's get started. Hosannah, we see you there, back there behind the bar, holding down the fort. Well, everybody, let's go. The first riddle. Here we go. Now, mortals, you don't need a portal to eat the foods of Azeroth. Just solve my foodie riddles, and this feast, which you see behind me here, can be yours. Yay! Riddle me this. Newton got hit on the head by me. What am I? Do 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 do. La 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 la. Riddle number 2. I'm a minion's favorite fruit. What am I? Do-do-do-do. 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 Riddle number 3. It does a body good. What am I? That's all you get. Dun 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 dun. Da-na-na-na, da-na-na-na, da-na-na-na-na, da-da-na-na. Riddle number 4. I'm the plain version of this dairy dessert. What am I? Da-na-na-na, 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 ba-da-na-na-na, da-na-na-na, da-na-na-na. Okay. All right, just moving a few things around. You're going to hear some clicking, but we're all here. Riddle number 5. In a term of endearment, not sugar, not love, what am I? Boom. Riddle number 6. I'm swirled into a bun and sprinkled onto coffee. What am I? Dun 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 dun. Okay. Riddle number 7. I'm the tiny version of glaciers. What am I? Pew 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 pew. Mr. C. All right. Well, it's time to reveal the answers to our first round of riddles. In riddle number 1, Newton got hit on the head by me. What am I? 1 medium apple, cored and chopped. Riddle number 2. I'm a minion's favorite fruit. What am I? Minions that follow grew. A banana. We need 1 ripe banana peeled and sliced. Ta-da! Riddle number 3. It does a body good. What am I? Milk. And in this case, we need a cup of almond milk for this recipe, or your favorite kind. Riddle number 4. I'm the plain version of this dairy dessert. What am I? It's vanilla yogurt, and we'll need a half a cup. Yum. Riddle number 5. I'm a term of endearment, not sugar, not love. What am I? Honey. And we're going to need 1 tablespoon honey for this recipe. Riddle number 6. I'm swirled into a bun and sprinkled onto coffee. What am I? Cinnamon. And we'll need a ½ teaspoon cinnamon for this recipe. Last but not least, I'm the tiny version of glaciers. What am I? If you said ice cubes, you would be correct. Yay! And we'll need 1 cup of ice cubes for this recipe. So Venus, a person may ponder, what does this make? This milky looking beverage featured here on Hosannah's kitchen counter right behind me. And let me just move to the side so you can see it. Take a look over there. See that big vat and all these little cups? It's the same thing that's right here in my hand. Let me get closer and show you. Take a look at this beverage. It's a slice of apple and the bananas on top for a garnish. Ooh, this is so super yummy. All right, so what is this drink that's here in Hosannah's kitchen? Also, decor from the cooking profession. What is this that they're serving here? Well, Hosannah might tell you. It's called apple banana smoothie. It's delicious, milky, creamy, thick, cool, and yummy. Hosannah's kitchen counter featuring apple banana smoothie. All right, grab your blender and plug it in because it's about to get busy in here. Toss in the chopped apple, sliced banana, almond milk, vanilla yogurt, honey, and cinnamon into the blender. Blend on high for 30 seconds or until the mixture is smooth. Tip, if the smoothie is too thick, add a splash more almond milk or water to reach your desired consistency. Add the ice cubes to the blender and pulse until the ice is completely crushed and until the smoothie is frothy. Oh, and for an extra chill, freeze your banana slices before you start blending it. Pour the smoothie into a tall glass and take a moment to admire your handiwork. Garnish with a thin apple slice or sprinkle of cinnamon for that Instagram-worthy finish. Yum! Great job, Smoothie Maestro! This apple banana smoothie is creamy, dreamy, and just the right amount of sweet with a hint of spice. Way to go, Hosannah! Serve this in mason jars, just like you see here on Hosannah's table. And bottoms up. Glub, glub. Yum! All right. Now that we have our beverage, let's get cooking. But no further ado, here comes round number 2. From a crock pot or a smoker, my flavor only gets bolder. What am I? Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Riddle number 2. Frank's shake campaign is about adding me to every dish. What am I? What is Frank's shake campaign about? Banana, 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 ta-da! Riddle number 3. I'm a white powder used to preserve meat and add flavor to food. What am I? Dun 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 dun. Riddle number 4. 3 of these hid from the big bad wolf. What are they? Do 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 do. Riddle number 5. I bubble in a pot. I'm clear, but I'm not soup. What am I? Dun 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 dun. Well, that's it. A short and sweet recipe for something super tasty. Let's find out right now what this thing that's steaming on the platter behind me and down here in my hands, what is it? What is this decor item that Hosannah is serving in their Horde house, kitchen number 2 upstairs? Well, in riddle number 1, we said, from a crock pot or a smoker, my flavor only gets bolder. What am I? We're talking a beef plate ribs. And we'll need 6 pounds of beef plate ribs for this recipe. No Taurens were injured in this recipe, I guarantee. Riddle number 2, Frank's shake campaign is about adding meat to every dish. What am I? Frank's hot sauce. Riddle number 3, I'm a white powder used to preserve meat and add flavor to food. What am I? Oh, it's kosher salt. Yum. Riddle number 4, 3 of these hid from the big bad wolf. What are we? Little pigs. And here we can use Dizzy Pig Cowlick Rub or a marinade of your choice, as simple as salt and pepper if you please, for this recipe. And finally, I bubble in a pot. I'm clear, but I'm not soup. What am I? We're talking 1 can of beef broth for this recipe. So Venus, you might wonder, what does this make? It's this beautiful steaming buffalo rib platter with eggs dish right here at the center of Hosannah's kitchen feast. Now, I was searching human recipes, and the one that most resembles the buffalo rib platter with eggs is a recipe I found called Big Green Egg Smoked Beef Plate Ribs. It's so hearty and delicious. So let me get real close, and I'm going to show you the buffalo ribs. Here we go. Yummy. Yum, yum, yum. All right. Now, what do we do? Hosannah, let's tell them how we make this food decor item for our human kitchens. No portals required. Now, what you've got to do is, first of all, know that the big green egg really is talking about the kind of barbecue that's shaped like an egg, like in Mork Mindy, and you can take the lid off and it looks like a half circle and put the lid on and it's a full circle. That kind of a smoker. All right. Now, what you've got to do, the prep work for this fantastic meal is only 20 minutes, but the cook time is like 6 hours. So you've got to be patient, plan ahead, but it will pay off big time with a delicious, hearty, filling meal. All right, so here is what you have to do. You need a steady, indirect heat that will gently render out the intramuscular fat over several hours. To achieve that perfect brisket on a stick kind of texture, you must set up your egg or barbecue surface for indirect cooking by placing the barbecue in the legs up position. Place a drip pan on the configurator and these ribs will render a significant amount of fat, and catching it prevents the acrid grease smoke from running into your bark. Once the configurator and drip pan are in, set your stainless steel grate on top. Now preheat your big green egg setup for indirect cooking to about 250 degrees Fahrenheit. Use 3 to 4 chunks of smoking wood like hickory or post oak, which is a traditional choice for a Texas-style beef flavor. It provides a clean, medium smoke flavor that is unmistakable. You could also try pecan wood, I'm all for that, for a slightly more pungent or nutty smoke profile. Blends nicely with the almond milk in your beverage. Yum! Now, let the ribs smoke for 3 hours, spritzing with water as you need every hour until the internal temperature of the ribs reaches 165 degrees Fahrenheit. Pull the ribs out of the big green egg and place in a large aluminum pan with 1 can of beef broth. Cover the pan with a sheet of foil and seal tightly. Place the pan back into the green big egg and cook on this barbecue for another 2 hours or until the internal temperature reaches 204 degrees Fahrenheit. When the ribs reach 204 degrees Fahrenheit and the temperature probe slides in and out of the meat with little or no resistance, reseal the pan so the ribs are wrapped. Pull the pan from the big green egg and rest for 1 hour. After resting, move the ribs to a cutting board and slice between the bones. Now enjoy your smoked brisket on a stick. Next, you're going to trim the top layer of the beef ribs, exposing the meat below. Leave the membrane intact on the rib side of the rack. Slather a small amount of hot sauce on the ribs. Season generously with kosher salt and then with the Dizzy Pig Cowlick Rub, or whichever marinade you choose. When the big green egg is ready, place the seasoned rack of ribs in the center of the rack, bone side down. This placement is key. The bones actually are a natural heat shield, protecting the delicate meat from the upward radiation from the coals. Also, as a chef's tip, if you don't like seeing all the grisly fat, cut it off with a sharp bony knife, just close enough to see the meat through the fat, but don't cut it off completely, or you can also slice through the fat towards the lean meat in a diagonal pattern, leaving it on, but with the grooves down the length of it so that the heat can get through, so that you have a meatier, wetter kind of a meat, so it doesn't dry up. Okay, once the ribs are inside the barbecue and the lid is closed, don't peek. Close the lid and let the smoke do the work. For the first few hours, your only job is to maintain that 250 Fahrenheit temperature and resist the urge to open the dome. No peeking. Let the ribs smoke for 3 hours, spritzing with the water as you need, every hour on the hour until the internal temperature of the ribs reaches the 165 Fahrenheit. Put the ribs out of the big green egg and place in a large aluminum pan, with the beef broth. I think I just repeated myself. Okay, well, you know the rest. Okay, once your probe slides in and out easily through the meat, and the meat is 204 Fahrenheit, okay, you're going to reseal the pan. Ribs are wrapped. Pull the pan out of the big green egg and rest for an hour. Okay, after you've rested for an hour, move to the cutting board, slice between the bones, take a deep whiff of the aromatic, smoky, juicy goodness, and finally, enjoy your smoked brisket on a stick. Yum. Sorry for the repeat there. I'm just so excited to eat bruffalon. All right, now let's find out what we're going to serve. Hello, Shandon. How are you today? I don't know how much of round number 2 you heard, but we basically have just created this lovely beverage. It's apple slice of banana with almond milk smoothie, and the bruffalon ribs, which is a decor item from the cooking profession, and we see it here behind me over in Hosannah's house. Now, you haven't met Hosannah yet, but this is Hosannah in the Horde house, a beautiful paladin, and this is the kitchen that they built. This is the second side of the kitchen that they built, so we're eating from the second side of their kitchen spread today with the decor items. Oh, yay! Well, thank you so much. Are you still en route right now? So I'm about to enter round number 3, and Msoul here is floating around in a ghostly bowl of refreshing dessert to go and follow our bruffalon ribs. Now, I have promised no guildies are missing. No Tauren is ever used in any of our recipes, nor their milk. This is Tauren-free zone here in the Horde guild. Avitus Validus. That was an agreement we made with our Tauren friends back in the early days of WoW. Yay! So, but any other? I'm not gonna ask. What other beef? What other beef or non beef? All right. So here we go. Ooh, Msoul. After a hearty meal like this, what could top it off? You're gonna find out now. Here comes round number 3. Riddle me this. I'm a monkey's favorite fruit. What am I? Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Oh, la 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 la. Riddle number 2. Adam and Eve were told not to eat me. What am I? Do 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 do. And we see that there are items over here. So we have the milk smoothie, we've got a bruffalon, and over here the ingredients for what Msoul is holding, light as air. Yum. All right, let's just check around. How are we all doing out there? And I'm seeing the answers coming in. Riddle number 3. The first half of my word is one of the 4 sides to your room. The second half of my word is a type of small edible item, not a seed. What could I be? Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Choo 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 choo. Pew pew. Missed me. All right. Riddle number 4. I'm a dairy dessert. Get me where temples of Delphi can be found. What am I? Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. And I do want to assure all of our undead friends from our Horde Guild, AV, there are no brains used in this recipe. You are safe. The zombies are not here. All right. Don't worry, I've got a singing sunflower out at the front door guarding the way. We're safe. All right. Riddle number 5. Bees make me. Bzz, bzz. What am I? Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Bzz 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 bzz. Riddle number 6. I'm a dark reddish brown bark. So spicy. Oh so sweet. What am I? Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Oh my goodness! I'm gonna need to hydrate, Msoul. Oh, and we see the answers pouring in. All right. Thank you for playing our little riddle game. Now, let's reveal the answers to these recipes to reveal the dessert to go with our almond milk apple banana smoothie, our brufflon ribs, and our dessert fresh from Hosannah's Horde House Kitchen with a D. All right. In riddle number 1, I'm a monkey's favorite fruit. What am I? Ding, 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 bananas. And you'll need 2 large bananas for this recipe. Slice them up before the minions get them. In riddle number 2, Adam and Eve were told not to eat me. What am I? Ding, ding, ding. Also correct, apples. We need 2 medium apples diced for this recipe. Yum. And we can see them if you guys look closely in front of Hosannah here. See those apples and bananas? Yeah. So that's where we're getting the ideas for the inspiration for this tasty, tasty treat. All right. Riddle number 3. The first half of my word is the 4 sides of your room. So to help out, when you're thinking about this, what do we call those 4 sides of your room? It's been raining the whole con, and it was so cold that every day I felt like I was trying to fight a cold. But I'm okay. So what are those 4 sides of your room? Wall. And then the second half of my word is a type of small edible item, not a seed, but the other things that squirrels and chipmunks like to hide for the winter so they can have their tasty treats. What would you think? Wall? Not a seed, but a little hard object you can eat is a nut. So we need walnuts. We need 1/4 cup walnuts chopped for this recipe. Ding, ding, ding. Yay. All right. Riddle number 4. I'm a dairy dessert. Get me where temples of Delphi can be found. What am I? Temples of Delphi is in what ancient world? 300? Temples of Delphi in Greece. So what we want is Greek yogurt, and we need 1/4 cup of Greek yogurt for this recipe. Now, I feel your pain. If you do not like Greek yogurt, try vanilla, plain yogurt. But Greek yogurt is healthier, just to let you know. Riddle number 5. Bees make me. Bzz, bzz, bzz. And I know we saw the right answer out there in chat. It's honey. Ding, ding, ding. And you'll need 1 tablespoon honey for this recipe. Last but not least, riddle number 6. I'm a dark reddish brown bark. So spicy, so sweet. What am I? It's cinnamon. Ding, ding, ding. And we'll need 1/2 teaspoon cinnamon for this recipe. Way to go. Oh, you do love you some yogurt. I love yogurt too so much. There's so much we can do with it. In fact, I have some, and I have the cinnamon ready, and I have my apples ready to make this recipe after I log out today. Yay! So, Venus, you can ask me, what does this make? Okay, so if we take a look, the fruits here are spread out on a platter over there, because these are platter decor items for our Horde kitchens and our Horde houses. Yay, Azeroth! So what is this? It's called the Blossom Fruit Platter. You can make this if you train either in Zandalari on the Horde side or in Half Hill with the pandas. You're going to learn this platter recipe, okay? And it's, AKA, as humans will call it, the banana apple salad. And I'm going to try to come up close to show you the banana apple salad. We've already got bananas and apples over here in our drink. And we could, you know, do an apple butter barbecue sauce for our buffalo wings. But here is, and there's also, you'll see, kiwis are in there. We got the red apple slices. You could do green apple slices. I like yellow apple slices and bananas. And you know, throw in whatever fruit makes you happy, really. But it's another beautiful platter decor item that we can put on our spread to feed all our friends who come to visit our houses. Because, you know, that's something we do when we're neighborly, and that's the weekly quest. Har! All right. So this bowl of apples and bananas can be transformed into a bright light and tasty treat. And here's how to upscale it. Yes. In a large mixing bowl, combine the sliced bananas and diced apples. Add the chopped walnuts to the bowl if you eat nuts, and gently toss to mix. In a small bowl, whisk together the Greek yogurt, honey, and cinnamon until it's smooth. Pour this dressing over the fruit and nut mixture, using a spatula to fold everything together until evenly coated. Chill this salad. Of course, you can prop it up. I'm going to say plop it up. Prop it up with your kiwis, your strawberries, whatever makes you feel good. Cubed watermelon, also tasty, in this lovely, lovely treat. You're going to chill this salad in the refrigerator for at least 30 minutes before you serve to all of your guests to let the flavors meld together beautifully with the dressing. So there you have it. Short but sweet, tasty, tasty meats, tasty, tasty beverages, tasty, tasty, fresh and refreshing salads. It's a salad that's fun to make and so much fun and tasty to eat. The creamy dressing here clings to every piece of fruit, while the nuts add a delightful crunch to be satisfying. Serve it in a hollowed out apple for an extra touch of whimsy, or you can enjoy it straight from the bowl. Well, that's all time we have today, Msoul. Thank you, Msoul. Thank you, Hosannah, for letting us use your kitchen to inspire our menus from Azeroth this year. Can't wait to get a look at your third kitchen downstairs. Oh, wow. They built their own oven. It's an amazing design. And actually, Shantan, this means we may be trying to head to other neighborhood kitchens like yours, because I know you've done something just as intricate and fun to see. Nobody knows yet. But if you're shy, I won't make you. But I'm just saying, I've got some really great neighbors with some really, really great kitchen spreads and housing builds in World of Warcraft. And I just love to go peeking around. It's been, I think, a week since I've seen inside your kitchen. But it's looking good. Yeah, so I want to extend a special thank you to our wow buddy, Hosannah, a.k.a. Johnny Doggo on YouTube. He's a dog trainer, and he streams live on Saturdays usually, his dog training show. And I want to thank you, Hosannah, a.k.a. Johnny Doggo, for allowing us to host this Riddle Me Din Din episode in your wow house. Thank you so much. It's a pleasure cooking with you and bringing all of your beautiful decor foodie spreads to human kitchens no portals require. Now, I'd really like to know if anyone out there will try any of these recipes. Shantan, I don't know if I can challenge you to make this yogurt dressing to try on a fruit salad of you're making. But I would love to know in the comments if anyone's tried out any of these recipes, how you would personalize them to make it your way. I'd love to know, because of course then I'll try it for myself, because I like to smell and savor what you guys prefer out there. Get to know you a little better and share a treat together, even though it might be asynchronously and across many realms. I'm open to it. Hope you are too. Oh, you'll mark the yogurt fruit salad. Yay! Well, Shandon, I thought, I know you may not be home yet, but as I do from time to time, I haven't been in WoW for a while. I never made it to the gaming pavilion. It was just too far away and up a hill, and I just felt like the old-timey stories of having to cross many, many kilometers in the howling winds and rains, with the wind pushing us backwards, whipping our umbrellas inside out, taking our wigs and our tails and our ears with us into the oblivion as we cling together and huddled as masses trying to cross streets to get to all these buildings. And since I didn't have my leg brace, I couldn't get up that hill. So this gamer girl who cosplayed a gamer bunny never made it to the gaming pavilion. It was just too far from the road. But that's okay. I did so many things, and I don't know if you saw yet, but I did post what I did on day 3 today. I'll post what I did on day 2 in the coming days, and I'll post what I did on day 1 many days from now. Ironically, because I'm having to get downloading all my videos and my pictures just a little bit at a time. Oh, thank you so much. I'm so glad you got to see it. There are a couple of memes, not a lot, but a couple of cosplay memes that are also going to come out in a couple of days, just to share. And as I'm putting together my videos to share my experience this week at Anime North, as I think of more things I can turn into memes from the true stories of my experiences meeting everybody there this weekend, I'll try to add those in. There's a lot of mermaid and rabbit jokes that are going to carry us through the spring into early summer too. And I haven't even been able to populate our flower jokes yet, but things are blooming out there. Lilacs are in bloom where I'm living right now. The smell in the air is gorgeous. And if you're caught in the rain and you're near cedar, that'll smell nice too. So, Shandon, I think I'm going to cut this feed. I'm going to pack it all in, and then I'm going to head to Azeroth myself, and I'm going to stream. I'm going to come back and I'm going to stream Azeroth on the YouTube side. And I'm going to catch up. So if you are happening to be online, then I can team up with you if you'd like. And if not, it's okay. I think I'm going to check on the Horde side first. I know there's only a few days left, and we probably haven't gotten any milestones done for our neighborhood questing stuff. So I'm going to do that. I'll probably take about 10 minutes to powder my nose. Everyone, thank you again for eating in the Azeroth style, eating from Hosannah's Horde House, our lovely paladin. Go Belfs, go Belf cooking, go decor items of WoW for inspiring this very edible for humans meal. No portals required. I'm Venus Callida. Thank you, Hosannah. Thank you, Shandon, for your guessing today. Thank you, Msoul. And I'll see you all in WoW not so long from now, maybe about 10 minutes. Take care out there. Have a safe drive home, Shandon, and I hope you do enjoy the yogurt dressing for a fruit salad. Take care. Bye.